A Neolithic farmer stands beside a cow, sometime around 7,000 years ago. The animal has just given birth. Its calf is nearby, and for the first time, or maybe one of the first times, a human does something strange. He does not kill the animal. He does not cut meat from its body. He does not wait for it to die. Instead, he takes the thing meant for its baby, milk. And at first, this must have looked like a miracle. A large animal could turn grass, weeds, and useless plants into warm, liquid food. No hunting, no blood, no chase, no waiting for crops to grow, just calories coming out of a living animal again and again. But there was one problem. The first humans who tried to drink it probably could not digest it. For most mammals, milk is not supposed to be an adult food. It is a baby food, a temporary substance. You drink it when you are young, and then your body slowly shuts down the enzyme needed to break it apart. That enzyme is called lactase. Without it, the sugar in milk, lactose, does not get properly digested in the small intestine. It travels deeper into the gut, where bacteria start feeding on it, and when that happens, the body can react violently. Gas, cramps, bloating, diarrhea. So imagine the first adults who looked at this new food source and thought they had discovered an unlimited survival hack. Then their stomachs turned against them. And that is the strange part of this story, because archaeology shows that humans were using milk thousands of years before most adults had the genetic ability to comfortably drink it. So the real question is not, when did humans start drinking milk? The real question is, why did they keep going? Because they had every reason to stop. Researchers have found milk fats inside ancient pottery from early farming communities. In some places, milk use appears almost as soon as people begin keeping cattle, sheep, and goats. But ancient DNA tells a different story. The mutation that lets many adults digest lactose was still rare in these early communities. Which means early dairy was not invented by people perfectly adapted to milk. It was invented by people whose bodies were probably telling them very clearly that this was a bad idea. And yet, they kept experimenting. They did not know what lactose was. They did not know what enzymes were. They had no word for bacteria, fermentation, or genetic selection. But they noticed something. Fresh milk could hurt you. Old milk could save you. On the Dalmatian coast of Croatia, researchers found evidence of fermented dairy products in pottery dating back around 7,200 years. Not just fresh milk, but signs of soft cheeses and yogurt-like products. That detail changes the whole story. The first great dairy revolution may not have been drinking milk. It may have been learning how to make milk less dangerous. And that explains one of the weirdest things about early dairy. The first humans may have domesticated milk before they could digest it. They were not just using animals, they were using time. They were letting microbes do the work their own bodies could not. A bowl of fresh milk could punish an adult, but curdled milk, strained milk, fermented milk, or cheese could remove enough lactose to make the food usable. This is where milk becomes more than food. It becomes a technology. That may be the most fascinating part. The first milk drinkers were not perfectly adapted pioneers confidently drinking from a bowl. They were probably uncomfortable experimenters. People who found something powerful, got punished by it, and then kept trying anyway. Because somewhere in that painful discovery was one of the biggest survival hacks in human history. A living animal could feed you without dying. A dangerous liquid could become safe if you waited. A gene that once barely mattered could become the difference between life and death. And a substance meant for calves, kids, and lambs could reshape human evolution.